What's up, my people? I'm making my second video. This video is to enlighten people, and I want to start a channel where I want to, enlighten people and to give them a peek into my life and what I've done. And I think I've done quite well for myself. People would quite frankly call me a success. I went from making pennies to making over $300,000 a year. It was almost overnight, to be honest with you. They say it's not overnight, that it doesn't happen overnight. It just takes a long time for it to build, and then all of a sudden it drops. And that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it's like. It's not this like overnight bam. Like, it could be like that, but most likely it's gonna be a long build, a long time of you just frustrated. I can't figure it out. And all of a sudden, a snap. Something clicks. It's like a language. All of a sudden you're like, I understand what to do. I know what to do. And now you have a place to go. And the worst feeling is when you're a man and you don't know where you're going. That's the worst feeling ever. The best feeling is when being a man, knowing where you're going. You want to see all these lost, depressed souls that are doing drugs and all this? It's because they don't have a direction. It's because they don't know where they're going. If they would just stop and think, and actually think, what they do is they just worry. They think they're thinking, but they're really being led by this subconscious insanity loop that's going on in their head. They're not actually taking the time to say, well, I would like to think about this, or I would like to think about that. No, they're stuck in this loop, and they think they're sane. They're more insane than me and you times 10. People are fucking crazy. They do not realize they're crazy. If you ask a crazy person, are you crazy? Then most likely they will say no. They don't believe they're crazy. Most people are crazy. Drink ayahuasca. Tell me if I'm telling the truth. All right. I saw that when I was in jail. I was in jail for 3 months. I was locked up. I had to look out this fucking window every day. This stupid little window. That's all I had, like sunlight, every day. After being there for months, you want sunlight. And I would sit there and just, the bask in this little beam of light that was just like tiny. And I would just think about being free. And then I would start thinking about how crazy everybody is out on the outside, and how we actually were the ones that weren't crazy. They're like freaking out at red lights and like getting all honked and pissed enough, and we're just literally laid back, just watching the world go by, like in the most meditative position ever. Like, nobody's like, we got no care really in the world. You're like, when they're gonna feed us? That's about it. And the next thing you know, you realize that they're fucking crazy. And it's not you. You're not crazy. It's them. They drive themselves crazy. And what happens is, after time, they implode and they have heart disease and they have these heart conditions and stuff. But it's really just self-induced, psychosomatic, man. You gotta get hip with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that it is the way that it is. You can't deny that the way that it is. And you gotta speak truth, man. When you have a heart, man, that is guiding you to speak truth and to speak, rhythm, and speak, freshness and a new dawn or a new era, and a time to restart things and show a new light and show a new angle and show a new perspective, man. You have the right to do that. You have the right to make that your own life. You can change it. You can mold it. It can do whatever it wants. I mean, it's up to you. You're the painter. You're the artist. You're the one in the room. And there's no one else in the room but you, man. And you're painting and you're deciding. And every decision you make has an incredible outcome. And you need to know what your result is. What's the result? What am I after? What am I actually doing here? What am I painting this room to look like? Because you can get an artist with all the right tools, but he doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know what the vision is. And that, my friend, is a very, very tragic and dangerous situation. It's like giving $1 million to a 12-year-old. You never would do that. You know what I mean? So I think what I'm going to share with y'all is I'm going to share my story and I'm going to share my wisdom, and I have a tremendous amount, and I don't know why, guys. Ever since I was a kid, I had this wisdom. People would always, my mom would ask me, she'd be like, hey, now that like everyone's gone, hey, what do you really think about Natalia? Like, who do you think she is? And I would be dead on every time. I'd be like, she's this way because she's like that. She hides from her fears. She's afraid of herself. She's going a little crazy, but she doesn't realize it. You know, all this is self-induced. It's all self. It's a way for her to feel superior because she feels insignificant. You know, it's like I know how to read people, dude, extremely well. I'm basically like a psychologist. And that's what I was gonna go to school for. Then I ended up turning into law. And I ended up dropping out at age 23 when I decided that I was going to go into business for myself, which was the best decision that I ever made. I'm super glad that I did it. I'm excited that I was, raking in so much dough I didn't know what to do with. It was fun. It was an interesting experience. Round 2, baby. And this is what this is all about. This is round 2. This is me documenting round 2. I'm going to show you all the mistakes that I made, and I'm going to tell you all the things that you should have done and could have done and would have been better. I'm going to be your guide all the way, dude, all the way, because I'm going to show. I'm on a mission, dude. I'm on a mission. I'm talking about a multi-millionaire. I hit $500,000 a year, almost 400 and something, but right around 400K a year. That's pretty good, man. Coming from nothing, and I was a heroin addict. I was a heroin addict junkie, didn't want to live, and I did this, okay? So don't think that it's about smarts. If I got touching my bum, so I'm not supposed to allowed to be happy. You know that I believe that we're not allowed to be happy? I think that we are not allowed to be happy. I think that society has a certain, crescendo of how happy it's allowed to be. And that's bullshit. Because I've been so fucking happy before, and everybody looks at you like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What do you mean what's wrong with me? I'm fucking happy. It's the way I'm supposed to be, dick. No, they're like, oh, what's wrong with you? What's fucking wrong with you, man? Something off with you? Fucking weirdo. I'm laughing and being happy and shit. What the fuck? Fuck is wrong with that guy, man? Something fucking really off with that one. Keep it on that one, man. He's fucking happy. Fucking psycho. Fucking crazy fuck. Happy motherfucker. What the hell's wrong with him? God damn. I mean, being happy is one thing, but that motherfucker's on Neptune. He's like on a new dimension of happiness. I didn't even know if it can exist like that. That kind of a happiness. Guess what, bitch? Yeah, it can. And it does. And it will. And it always has. And suck my dick. Because life is a beautiful thing. But when you believe it isn't, then it isn't. And that is my gospel of preaching. And that is what I'm here to say. What you believe is what it is. The man who thinks that he can and the man who thinks that he cannot are both correct. Rene Descartes very well said. The man who think he can and the man who think he cannot are both correct. That's right, you cock-sucking, swingling, dingling, mingling. You will swinging that cock-a-diddle-doo like candling, like just candling around, like candling it around. Candle. You bad boy, you Rene Descartes. No, we take it to the next level. We find the new and Dewey and Huey and Dewey and Cluey. We all get to the higher level together. We work together. We work smart. We work hard. We work like men. We work through the pain. We fly. Pain is weakness leaving the body. The pain is just weakness leaving the body. It's time to get up, dude. It's time to fucking get up. It's time to fucking move up. You want to die? You want to lay down and die, Bob? You want to lay down and die? Pick up your skirt. Let's start moving. And I'm talking about within 3 months. I want to be making 50K. No, not that much. I'll be making about $10,000 to $20,000 a month. Every single month. Let's hope it all works out, dude. Woo! Vending machines. That's the way I'm doing it. But I got a lot to teach you guys. I got a lot to teach you. I'm a pretty bright individual. I'm the owner of Kratom Islands in Vapor Toro. It was a vape shop originally, and then I turned it into a Kratom store. And I did really well with the store. And I've been to the flea markets, and I've been all over. So I hope that you guys will tag along with me, man, because I'm a hell of a person, dude. I'm a really great, honest, to the point, like, I have knowledge that you will never get, like, from anybody else. I swear it, dude. My, like, esoteric knowledge that I have, like, my basis is so wide. It's so much information that I can never teach you. It would take me a year to teach you. It would take me a whole entire year for me to teach you this, because you'd have to, internalize it, and then it become part of your motor response, and then that becomes like part of who you really are. But and it's not like that. Learning is not like that. Learning it's layers. They're layers. They're these layers that come off, and you have to be okay with the process. You have to understand the process. You have to be aware of what you need, to get done. It's nothing but just learning, man. Learning is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing, and we together shall do it. And I promise you guys, if you stay with me, I'm gonna show you how to be a millionaire. I'm gonna show you how to be a millionaire. I'm gonna show you my road. You're gonna say, "Oh my God, he's fucking doing it. He's really doing it." And I'm gonna be in 3 months from now, I'm gonna be like, "Yep, making $10,000 a month now, every month." And you're like, "How did you do it?" And then I'm gonna reveal the secret. I already told you what it is. But you'll see. It's gonna happen, baby. Belief is the key to everything. You believe it, you see it. What you see, you believe. Not what believing is seeing. No, seeing. I'm sorry, seeing is believing. It's the other way around. Believing is seeing. Think about that.